All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, and a big war eagle to anybody who keeps tuning in and liking the videos and subscribing. Every view means the world to me. I also respond to all comments. But it is Georgia week, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Georgia typically whoops us every year, but you know, I did have 2017. We did have that year with Stidham. Brief recap, Utah beat Arizona by a lot. Vanderbilt's going to be playing Tuscaloosa. Missouri had A&M. Louisville beat Notre Dame. That's a big game. That's definitely a big upset. Anything else? I do want to point out that we are number 6 in the nation right now, undefeated. Yes, sir. I love it. You love to see it. Ohio State, Oregon, Tuscaloosa, and Penn State are the top 4 at the moment. But I do want to take a brief second and look at Georgia's schedule, because Georgia has had a rough year for some reason. They beat Clemson, but then they lost to an imaginary team, lost to Kentucky. Who loses to Kentucky? Lost to Tuscaloosa, and now they have to play us. Man, I would not, man, if that was to actually play out, that would shake the college football world right there. But we're going to get right into this game. Drop a like and subscribe for more, and let's get into this.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this family feud more so than a bitter war.
And for example, about the connections, Reese, how about Vince Dooley, longtime Georgia coach? He went to Auburn. How about great player Pat Dye, All-American?
Down at 2nd and 9. The back goes in motion. To the air. It's back. It's complete on the right side. They make
Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that for a whole year.
Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice... Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Spotted, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at
Listen, which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
White going to attack through the air. Makes the grab. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Quick completion on the out.
It's offense.
White wants to throw it. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. Huge him right now. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Auburn! And they break the seal on the scoring. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like
This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of
Absolute nightmare to go up against.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it down. Finally run out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, Georgia, 0.
Heading in the it's tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie.
physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
The short hands, it's fair weather. He knew it.
We're going to gather several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
At the 20, he's got space. He will. Holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Second down. Trying to run, it's Hunter. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
A touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter.
Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone. Spinning all over the place.
White wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just slithered through the tackle, and here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Lewis. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he tries field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Momentarily for the first down, they'll hurry to the line. Quarterback extends the play. Got him downfield. Big gain on that one as he's back to the air one more time. Quarterback strolling away from here. Unleashes one deep. And after the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. got it.
Many bodies in such a small space. Oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to...
They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Setting up the screen. And he'll make unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Working that left side now. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on.
They might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't...
Ball, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going over the top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 30. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Trying to make magic with his feet.
You get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. The tackle is...
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is...
Touchdown, Auburn! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. The Tigers extend that lead, and in the Deep South's oldest rivalry, looks as if the Dogs are in deep trouble.
Yeah, and this is a great...
For second down. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots humming as they come to the line again. Wide out in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle.
First down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. The kicker. Offense comes back on the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody, because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that.
He stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did. Fires and picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give as they work on that clock. Got enough space. Will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to hide.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead. Stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here...
Now the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. And good coverage. But now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of a short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. That is a best defense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. You know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And you love to see it. A 10-point victory on the road against the Georgia Bulldogs. And Carson Beck played good. Carson Beck played his heart out. But Walker White is a dog, no pun intended. But, 317 yards. Hunter almost had 100, but 2 touchdowns on the ground. Walker White getting his, he's getting his feet moving. Fairweather with a big game, 124 yards. Robert Lewis, I believe he played for Georgia State, coming out here and cooking the Georgia Bulldogs defense. You love it, did we? How was that defense, though? Did you like the defense? 2 sacks. Keldrick Falk coming in hot. Let's go. Let's go. And a War Eagle. We got 462 XP. I'm not liking the XP rating. Like, we should get more XP per turn. And boom! A 3-star running back, Tyrone Rawls, commits to Auburn. And that's all we got. All right. So that is the recruiting update right here. For anybody who wants to see it, our coach Prestige still has not moved. Still has not moved. We had a couple of players put us in their top 3 and top 4. We are not doing good in recruiting. I hope to change that at some point in the season. I hope that we get more commits because it is looking like a transfer portal year. Excuse my phone. But for anybody that was wondering why, and I should have touched on it at the beginning of the video, this is a 2-week video because there's a bye week. So real briefly, A&M beat Missouri. That's a big game for Connor Wigman. Ohio State plays at Oregon, Penn State at USC, Ole Miss at LSU. This is a big week. But I'm going to be really quick about this and advance through the bye week. You can see it right here. Boom, I did my recruiting. That's a whole bunch. That's a bunch. That if I was to do recruiting, it would be its own video, man. Recruiting is kind of crazy on here. I still don't fully understand it, but no big changes, no commitments. Sad. Still no coaching prestige, but hey, in a bye week, our championship contender goes up. We are ranked number 3 in the nation. That means a bunch of people a bunch of upsets had to happen for us to move up to number 3 on a bye week. But as always, a like and subscribe means the world to me. And I will be back tomorrow with more Auburn Dynasty. A big War Eagle to everybody who sticks around. Man. And we'll be playing at Missouri. Let's go.